Cool thing, getting little guns on the side.
Take one.
Take one. What's up, guys? Welcome to DRAWDY RC. I'm gonna explain something to everybody real quick before we get into this unboxing of this beautiful plane that Dad just got this week. I know we've been saying we're going to do a lot of flying, and we're going to do some flying. We did find a new place to fly, which is one of our local schools. Has been kind enough to let us fly in one of their fields, which is perfect. If you watch the video of the P-51 in the door going down again, that was the field where I hit the only piece of concrete in the area. But guys, this is a channel where me and Dad are learning. Me and Dad are watching tons of videos out there, trying to learn the radios, trying to learn the airplanes, trying to learn this, trying to learn that.
A lot of research.
Trying to pick up some things here and there about what's going on with these airplanes. We've been throwing the Flightline Dora and the P-51, which has just been really tough for us to figure out. I think we've got it's somewhat under control, but we're doing a lot of research. As Dad says, we're doing a lot of research, watching videos and reading up on these airplanes, trying to figure out what's going on with them so we can get them up in there and get them flying. But we do have a bunch of airplanes to fly. Like I said, we got this new one here that Dad ordered a couple weeks ago and got it in a couple days ago. And now we're going to unbox it, see what she looks like. She's a beautiful airplane. It's a HAWKER Sea Fury FE11 from Flightline. I think they ordered it from Motion, I think it was.
Yep.
Motion has this airplane. Looks pretty cool.
Freewing makes it.
So we're going to get to unboxing this bad boy, and along the way we'll explain some of the things that we're doing.
I just noticed that it's made by Freewing, which got a good name. And
yeah, Freewing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a 12. What is it? 1250, 1280, 1200. It's got a wingspan of 1200 millimeters, length of 1085. Comes with a lot of cool stuff on the side here. I'll show you that in a minute. Let's get to unboxing this thing. How about it and see what it looks like. The HAWKER Sea Fury from Flightline. It's a Freewing airplane. Really like the colors and the paint scheme of this thing. It looks really neat. So we got our book. We always keep all our books to go through and find everything we need. It gives they really do really good with the instructions as far as showing us what we can and can't do and what we need to do. So let's go small first. Let's see what we got in here. Got the nose cone. See, it's that reddish color, maroon color on the front of it.
Which I will change.
It's all its little parts. Dave says, all right, you're gonna change her up. That's what me and Dale like to do. We like to put this thing together and kind of customize them to our likings the way we want them. You do them the way you want to do them. It's just fun to kind of create your plane by doing these things. I have no earthly idea what those are.
I don't either, and I've looked in the book, and they're not in the book, so.
I have no idea what these are, but we'll figure it out. I bet that book's got it in there. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, I got your extenders for your servos. All the little tools you need for your wings and your tail and your rudder and all that good stuff. Some more parts. Well, I guess we'll just go through. I see there's a hook, like for aircraft carrier.
Right, and those other two things are go in the wing. It's a wing.
Okay.
Strengtheners.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I see that.
Screws go through them.
So you got all kinds of little stuff there. You got your carbon fiber rod. That's probably the one that's going to go between the. It might go between the two big wings. We'll find out. Oh, y'all, glue. I think me and Dad's got like 50 packs of that now. This is a 4-bladed prop, so there's all your. Oh, these come yellow already.
Yep.
That's cool. All right, good deal. What else we got in here? So these are your
fuel tank.
Fuel tanks on the ends of your wings. Yep, ones of the wings. Those are pretty neat.
They will be painted.
Yep, we'll customize those up. Let's see what we got here. This would be your horizontal stabilizer. We'll take it out in a minute. It's already got the rod in between these, so yeah, that's definitely the one for the big wings. So we get it all out. All right. I like the way that thing's painted up. That thing's painted up cool, yo. It's got flat. Oh, it's got the double flaps.
Yeah, it's got the split flaps.
That's cool. Let's look at that. Now mine, a couple of my planes have the flaps, but this one's got the split flaps. Look at that. Got your landing gear. That's what I'm talking about on the back. See the flaps right here?
Now, one thing about those flaps that are really cool, a lot, you know, the thing is made out of EPO foam. And a lot of times when you got those flaps, those little short flaps like that, over time they'll warp. And what those are right there in the back of, if you look at them, Keith, on the back of the flaps, they're reinforced with plastic, which keeps the trailing edge of it true. So they won't be warping.
Yeah.
It looks like a pretty well thought out airplane, to be honest with you.
Looks good. It's a little bit different than what me and Dad's used to the Dynam. They come pretty much rigged out already. I think they didn't have to put not the servo, but all the rods in there.
Yeah, the rods are somewhere in this box. I think there's 9 rods to that thing. Is there 9 rods in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. There's a couple in there. Here's another wing. Flaps.
I like it because the decals and all are already on it in the proper position. I like that.
I was gonna say it's already kind of done up for
And
you.
they're already it's already painted. I don't want to change the paint scheme.
Right.
Paint scheme looks really cool.
I guess this will go on the bottom somewhere to connect everything.
It goes on the bottom between the wing and the fuselage, on the bottom of the fuselage.
That's where it goes. Oh, down to the nitty gritty of this thing. Come out here, boy. Oh, I got the back wheel. Already got your little man in there. That's a pretty airplane. I like that in the back.
I like that they took the time to do this part right here, which is an aluminum part which keeps the heat off the real airplane.
There's a motor. See the little fella in there? Already got the fella in there. That's gonna be a pretty good sized airplane.
I don't know why, but since he's been here, he's looked frightened.
You come to the wrong house. Get me the hell up out of here. We got our guys are the unboxing. It's gonna be a beautiful plane. Of the Sea Fury by Flightline Free Wing. It's gonna be a pretty good size. I mean, you can look by. I mean, that's gonna be a big airplane. It's gonna be nice.
It reminds me, the shape of it is kind of like a Spitfire for some reason. Kind of, I mean, the wing shape and everything.
To me, it's almost like that the Corsair a little bit. With the big front end.
Yeah.
And then you got the horizontal stabilizer is gonna be a little up.
Right.
Like that is, you know.
Right.
It's gonna be a cool looking plane, y'all. We'll get it all done up, get it all prettied up, and we'll do a follow-up video on what this thing looks like. Guys, stay with us. We're going to put some some airplanes in the air. We got some other cool RC stuff that we're working on right now. We got a pond in our backyard, so me and Dad's going boating. So that video is coming up as well. A lot of good stuff that we're doing, a lot of stuff that we're enjoying. Like I said, me and Dad really enjoy putting these things together and kind of sitting back looking at them. And I know a lot of you guys are the same way. But at the same time, we are going to fly them. We're learning. Y'all look at the videos, watch the videos. Please comment down below on these videos and give us some pointers. We're new, we're novice. We want to learn. We don't go out to intentionally crash airplanes. We go out to try to fly them. We really want to do that, and we're learning. You know, just doing everything we can to really be able to enjoy flying these planes and be able to bring you guys some good flying footage. And so we're working on that.
Guys, we've got a hangar full of beautiful airplanes. We have taken the time to put them together meticulously, paint them up. They look really, really good. And I'll be honest with you, we don't want to go out there and crash them. It's kind of a, although we know what has caused our problems in the past, we're still kind of leery. We don't want to crash these big, beautiful airplanes that we've got, so we're trying to get all the knowledge that we can. And we're beating the computer to death with a 9.5. And we're doing great on that. We're doing really great on that. I just think the hand launching stuff for he and I on it being absolute newbies is not the way to go. We're throwing airplanes in there, and you got to be on top of it like instantly, or it goes down.
Right.
So I don't think it gives us time to mentally get with the airplane. The last crash we had, Keith chased his airplane the whole time. He was always behind what the airplane was doing.
Yeah, I was behind it the whole time.
So, you know, and we believe, and we've been told. I talked to the guy at Killer Airplanes, and the guy at Killer Airplanes said, I'm going to tell you the truth, guys. The bigger airplanes that you take off from are a lot easier to fly than what y'all are trying to do. We thought we were going to work up to the big airplanes and have some experience before we got there.
Sounds like we're doing it backwards.
It sounds like we're doing it backwards. Although, you know, we took the little Ishin airplanes and flew them with no problem. They flew great. We enjoyed it. It was fun.
Yeah, those are cool.
But the hand launchers, for some reason, those
kicking our butt.
No, they just killed us.
I don't think we're gonna fly those anymore.
No,
right,
we're not messing with that no more.
We got Dad tore up his door pretty good the other day. My P-51 is probably trash. We're gonna try it again later on. Well, like Dad said, I think we did it backwards, and a guy told, like Dad said a couple weeks ago, Killer Planes, that these that you take off from the ground with, you're already on top of the airplane as you go. And like I said, I know there's a lot of you guys out there that watch these videos that have been doing this a while. Give us some pointers. Comment down below on some stuff you see that we're doing wrong that can help us out, and so we can get better.
Well, honestly, the first time we flew it, you know, I stood there like a dope with no hands on the controls, and I threw the airplane, it went up, it came straight down. So, the second time we flew it, we went out there, and the wind was blowing like crazy. We looked at the flags, and the flags were standing straight out. Sometime we lost them, the wind blew them into dirt, because we was flying kind of in a bowl like with trees all around us. And the third flight, it went pretty good, but I mean, we had a little air time, and they finally went down. But I got to looking and comparing this airplane over here to Keith's right, which is the Carbon Cub S2. When you put it in beginner mode, the flight controls move very, very little. And the hand launchers we were throwing had a lot of travel. I think that was one of our problems. We had too much travel in the flight controls. Yeah. So when we pulled it up, the thing would jump straight down. And we tried to, you know, level it off, it goes straight down, back up. You know what I'm saying? So it's, I just think that what we're going to learn from these airplanes is going to help us to fly all airplanes. And I talked to the guy that owns Killer Planes. I know y'all been to his website. I talked to him on the phone. He said, look, guy, get the bigger airplanes. You'll be fly. He asked, "Did we have airplanes?" I said, "Yeah, we got a ton of them, but we're just scared to fly them." He said, "Go fly them because that will be easier to fly. It's easier to learn because they're more stable, and get off the hand launch and stuff. You can go back to it at a later date when you get some experience. But right now, start with the bigger airplanes." So that's kind of what we're going to do. My next airplane will be that Carbon Cub over there, and then after that, I'm gonna fly my Waco, my FW-190. We're gonna put them all in there. But we don't want to destroy. Oh Lord, we probably got $2,000 worth of airplanes in here, and we don't want to destroy them. You know, I know we're gonna crash. I know we are. Everybody does sooner or later, but we don't want to do it in the first flight.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where we're at. We know you guys are anxious to see some action and see stuff in the air, and we are too. We just don't want to keep showing you failure after failure because honestly, it's not promoting. It's not promoting the RC world when they see us going out there and crashing everything we've got. You know, people say, "I don't want to do that. I don't want to throw my money away." But guess what? Yeah. We don't either. So we're trying to learn. Once we get a hold to it, once this thing gets in our blood and we know what we're doing, you're gonna see a lot of things coming out of here. You're gonna be seeing some drone flying. You're gonna be seeing some RC boats. You're gonna be seeing the RC airplanes. So just stay with us. I know right now it's kind of dull. I know it's kind of slow, but it's because we're having to learn.
Yep.
So that's kind of where we're at.
Yeah, we started off from scratch, literally. Well, that's where we're at, guys. You know, Dad said it all. So we're learning. So please feel free down below to comment. If you have not subscribed to the channel here, please subscribe. A lot of good stuff coming. We got some boats coming, some flights coming, a lot of cool stuff. So y'all stay with us. Don't go anywhere. Please follow us on Instagram as well at DRAWDY RC. And like I said, please subscribe here and spread the word about DRAWDY RC and tell your friends to come join and watch us. And again, please feel free to comment down below on these videos and let us know what we're doing wrong.
We want your input. Yeah, we do. Because what we're discovering, we're going to share with y'all. And if y'all got things to share that helps us, that's what we want. We want an interaction. We want you guys to be a part of this and to learn with us and to help us so we can help others. We want to promote the hobby. So that's where we're at. Just don't give up on us. We're going to get there.
Those submarines. All right, guys, we're gonna play with a boat now. Y'all be good. Thank y'all so much for watching, and we're gonna build this airplane. Probably take a little more time on it this week. Give Dad something to do and get it prettied up. Then we'll come back with a follow-up video on what it looks like. So until then, thank y'all for watching, and we'll get you guys in the next video.